Alright team, Saturday morning. This is our brass copper mess. I don't know if I told you last video, plans have changed. Mrs. Duggar went back to work Wednesday. We thought she was going back to work next Monday. So we kind of quit on this. I don't remember. We were sorting it. And then we just kind of quit. And I'm not positive all this is brass. I have not scratch tested it. So anyway, we went by the light rental. We took a second light that I bench tested, I knew worked. I'm suspicious that the first light worked and it just didn't come on because we were unable to black out the photocell enough to convince that it was night. So I will still put that one together and try and test it. And I'm not a big fan of whoever's lights these are. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that brand of light. Anyway, there was some flakiness. The two lights were different. You take them out of the box and they were like, I don't know if they were made at different factories or plants, but they were different, which was odd to me. And the screw kit did not have the proper screws in it. So I ended up having to use screws from both kits to get the one light working. We did get our trailer reparked. Those are all our aluminum totes from our big aluminum run. They were still in the truck. That's copper and some brass. These are the circuit boards that my yard no longer takes, which was news to me. Apparently, see how it's brown on that side and green on that side? They will not take those. I'm not sure. I mean, there's another yellowy and green and whatever brown. Mrs. Duggar sorted these. See how it's yellow on one side, green on the other? They will not take these. They have to be the same color on both sides. I have no idea what the magic with that is, but they will no longer take those as circuit boards. So I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if that means we'll just leave them in the treadmills or we'll take them out. I'm not positive. Let me pause you up for a second. Back to where we started, still Saturday morning. So we went by and put up the light, and I believe it works. We gotta wait till it gets dark and find out for sure. We swung by the rental where we're supposed to pick up the couch. The couch was still not available. I think maybe they're using it on the front porch as furniture, which is fine with me. What was the other one? We've been cutting up a storm damaged tree this morning on our own property. One of the trees in the backyard, it was really windy like Wednesday, and a large branch snapped off. It's close to this coffee can size. Anyway, I've been chopping that up, trying to get it in the garbage. And then when I went out there and looked at the tree, we'll probably be doing some more trimming on it, because a lot of the tree hangs over the fence. The part that broke off and ended up in the neighbor's yard. So I'm probably going to trim a lot of the branches that hang over the fence, because they don't just hang over, they like grow straight out over. Maybe I'll show you later if we make it out there. I think that might be it for this morning. I'm gonna take a break. We got like a huge list of stuff that I need to do, or we need to do, now that Mrs. Duggar's back at work. We just need to finish up some projects, etc., including this. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in a few. Alright team, Saturday afternoon. This is our damaged tree. Oh no. You can see it up there. It's snapped off. Anyway, what I want to do is clean up that fork. I want to get rid of like this guy that hangs over the fence, and then there's that one right there. Well, these two little ones and that one, they all hang over the fence. So I want to get rid of all that. That is the plan. We'll get going. Alright team, still Saturday afternoon. We cut the top off of this, and I cut part of that upper one we talked about doing. Can't see it on my phone. I didn't touch the big one yet. We're gonna quit. The smoke from the forest fire is a little bit more punishing than I was expecting. So I don't think you'll be able to tell. I mean, it looks all cloudy, but that's smoke. Anyway, the sun's all orange like a sunset because it's coming through all the smoke. I still got to chainsaw this stuff up. I just used the pole saw to cut these, but I'll probably do the chainsaw to finish them because I got to go up there and cut that up. Anyway, that's where it's at today for now. Alright team, Saturday night, Sunday morning, we're going to do some late night scrapping. We're going to do some cleanup. We're not going to mess with the brass. We're going to do bikes, because I got this mess of bikes over here. Plus, we got a pretty good pickup Thursday and Friday that I haven't showed you yet. So I'm going to blow out some bikes, get them on the scrapper trailer, along with like that little pile of steel under the table. Just get cleaned up, because we need the space, and the brass can wait, because I gotta scratch test it all, and I'm not going to do that in the middle of the night. Anyway, we'll get going. Alright team, Sunday morning, we finished up the tree trim. I guess you want to look up there. So here's the one branch that was kind of going out over that way. There's the other branch. Ooh, that's a big finger with a dirty nail. Right there's the stump of it. That was the one that was kind of going up that way. And then there's that one that's the size of the coffee can. The sun is like just highlighting it perfectly. Right there. So, let me try zooming that one. Oh, that's better. Then let me move around so you can't see. That is just a spot of sunlight. Anyway, that was the one that went up like another 3 foot and had a big split broken part. So we nibbled it down. That was about as good as I could get it with my junky ladder. But I'm happy with it. Alright, whoops. There we go. Let me get to the garage. Alright, still Sunday morning. We'll start with our late night scrap wrap up. I didn't get to the tires and wheels. I didn't do that frame. That's an aluminum. This guy's a steel. He's got an aluminum crank, and it's hard to get my pickle fork in there. So rather than beat on it and beat on it and beat on it and wake everybody up, I decided I'd save it for this morning. This is where I just was hitting it sideways with the hammer, trying to get the sprocket out of the way so I could get my pickle fork in there. That's all the aluminum we got. Got a steel bucket. Still got brass copper. Alright, so we're going to strip this guy down, and he's going away. I didn't do it last night because I didn't know what we were going to do with it. This is all steel. It's going to go on the trailer. And that's my little sign reminding me that these treadmill parts were outside and the dog must have stopped by them every morning on his way out for the day. Got up, went out, visited the treadmill. This is our tailgate from the aluminum, and that's that table we got at the Holloway. It's my cardboard. So Thursday, we picked up the orange, red, and purple one, and that tote of stuff, and the treadmill, which is all stripped down. The only thing left on it's that little green wire. Oh, and that might be aluminum, the silver thing. Then Friday we picked up all the other bikes. And this is from our tree trim. This is that one. It's that one that we cut off up in the tree. I think that's the excitement out here. We're going to do some kind of a switcheroo. We're going to bring in the unworked bikes and stage them in here and take out the done bikes and put them on the trailer. I think that might be next. I'm not sure. Tires probably won't get done unless I late night them, because it's like smoky again because of the fire. Anyway, so let me pause you up. We'll make those changes. Alright team, still Sunday morning. We changed up the plan. Mrs. Duggar had to run an errand. So while she was running her errand, I started working driveway bikes. This is the only driveway bike, well, maybe. That's an aluminum frame. I think this one's a half and half. So the blue and silver is aluminum, but the back half here is steel. That's pretty common. I get a lot of those. Anyway, while she was running her errand, she got back and she put the steel on the trailer, and I was blowing through bikes in the driveway. I think that's the only driveway bike that's left. I still didn't do wheels, but I got more wheels from the driveway bikes. We still didn't work on our brass. The reason we quit on the brass copper is it's not going to get run now that Mrs. Duggar's back at work. It will eventually get run. I did not go through this driveway box. Once a week guy. Usually it's a lot of aluminum, and I get a lot of motors from him. And we're going to have to do this in 2 parts, because it smells like campfire in here from having the door open. And you could actually see like a cloud out in the street of basically the wood smoke from the fire. The fire is like 60, 70 miles away from me, but it's a big fire. I can't remember the name of it right now. When I break, I will look up the name again. Let me give you the totals. The copper bearing motor run was 2,360 pounds. 2360. So we made the right call not trying to run it all in one trip in our half-ton truck. Anyway, so Mrs. Duggar and Long Haul ran the motors. They came back, they loaded up the dirty aluminum, and they took our fluorescent light fixture ballasts. Dirty aluminum, 564 pounds. It ends in a 4 because they weighed it manually. In, I can't remember what they're called, the big rolling bin in the shed. They took it to the shed. They didn't do the scale on. When she does the motors, she goes across the scale, they weigh her, and then she goes back across to empty, just like you would with a shred load. The dirty aluminum, they took it to the shed. But it was 564 pounds. And then she had 14 pounds of fluorescent light ballasts. And some of those they would not take. They said they weren't actually ballasts. They said they were electronics. So I don't know the difference, but they were not traditional ballasts. They were electronic ballasts. I'm guessing you break them open and it looks more like a circuit board than a regular ballast. I don't know. So let me pause you up and we'll go outside because I want to open the door again and fill the place up with smoke again. Alright team, it's called the Cameron Peak Fire. It's I think it's 60 miles west of Fort Collins is what they're describing it. There's not really a city where it is, so trailer. Yeah, our treadmill's down in the corner. And then we just piled bikes, or Mrs. Duggar piled bikes. I only loaded the treadmill, or helped load it. Everything else she put in there, except for the green bike on top and the blue and red one. Those are the last two to go in. Let me try panning around a little bit. Alright team, the wood smoke smell is pretty heavy, and I swear I can see it. But all that white sky over there above that house, that's all smoke. But like, if you look, see the pine tree over there? I mean, you can almost see a white haze. I have no idea if my phone's picking that up, but it's seriously like somebody's got a backyard fire pit going. Anyway, like I said, it's a pretty thick wood smoke smell. Alright team, that's it for the week. I might come out late night these tires. I don't know if I'd even film that for next video, but we might do that. I'm gonna quit for today because I mean, I don't have a lot of breathing problems, but it's pretty thick out there. It burns your eyes, and it does make it hard to breathe. It's the Cameron Peak Fire near Fort Collins, Colorado. If you want to look it up. They've been having slurry tankers and all kinds of stuff drop on it. Probably today. Yesterday, I think it was too windy. Anyway, I think that's it. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week, team.